Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Week 3 Stats Show. I am your host, Shark. This season has just flew by. I mean, it has just been so exciting and intense. We are so excited to get to see Week 4 matches this week, and I think you guys are too. This week there's going to be a lot of incredible matches, as it is probably the most intense week out of all because it's the 1v2 seeds and the 3v4, so it's going to be very competitive. You're probably going to see a lot of matches go to 7 rounds. I think that's the expectation for this week. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. So the first division we have this week is, of course, the Boiled division. This week, the Boiled division had quite the turnaround for some of these teams. TTT is now 1-2 due to a hacker being caught. I will not disclose that information just because this person might not be one, or might not want to be exposed live on a YouTube broadcast. But yes, they fall to 1-2 because that hacker did play in 2 of those matches. That gives SSL the win, of course, which puts them at 1-2 as well, and Rod sitting at 3-0. Safely just chugging along there. We'll see how long that streak will last. We'll see about that. FTE also at 1-2. They did lose last match, and I believe they did lose their very first match, but they did get the win in the second week. So that is definitely keeping them in this division. Next division we have is the Fried division. This division is pretty tight. We have some very good teams in this division, like BLZ and CNQ, and some really competitive teams like BNG and VLE. BLZ got the win over VLE this past week, putting them at 3-0, and CNQ got the win over VNG, which puts them at 3-0 as well. VNG, of course, losing that match, putting them at 0-3, and VLE losing to BLZ, which puts them at 0-3. Well, welcome to the intermission. Before we get started with the next half, we'd like to just give a chance for you to really grab up that Tide League history book and, let's see what you guys know. So, today we're going to have one question, and the question is, what were the original 6 teams in Tide League Season 1? So these are way back in maybe January, so give it some time. If you need to pause the video, really just do some digging. A hint, you are not going to find this anywhere in the server because almost every single role is deleted except 2. Actually, all of the roles are deleted. Good luck finding them though. You cannot ask an admin or a mod, or me, of course. But are you guys ready for the answer? 3, 2, 1. So if you got any of those, good job. Give yourself a pat on the back. 6 teams back in week 1 were LGF, SNS, BSC, PSD, Pro, and FTE. Notice almost every single one of these has either disbanded or has merged. LGF disbanded. That was their leader's choice. SNS, we disbanded due to inactivity. BSC merged into what is now known as TGT. PSD also disbanded. Pro disbanded / merged. And FTE is actually still in the league. So they're actually the only original team in Tide League so far. Which is pretty crazy when they've been here for almost 5 months. But yes, if you got a few of them right, good job. You know Tide League really well. If you didn't know these, you might have, just be new to the server, or you're just a bad staff member. But yes, with that, let's just get right into the next half. Well, welcome back, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that little intermission there. The next division we have, starting with the Shell Conference, is the Poached division. So this week, the Poached division had some interesting games. Ace did clutch up and get a win over Axe, putting them at 3-0, and Axe losing that one, going to 0-3. BBUC clutching up, getting a win, putting them at 1-2, fixing that old record from PDX and POG. Those two were disbanded, and BBUC did replace them and kept their record. IQ, new in this league, replacing LIT due to their forfeit. So we will see what happens this week. It is a division week, so they will be playing a very good team, Ace. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully IQ can get a win and fix that record. If Ace gets the win, it puts them at a very good chance at making the playoffs, going into really the halfway mark of Season 2. The final division we have is the Scrambled division. This week, like the Poached divisions, the VLE division. So they had similar outcomes in their matches, just like that division. NIG is 3-0, putting them at number 1, not only in the division, not only in the conference, but in the entire league due to TGT's FFs. Dirt is just right behind them at 3-0 as well, getting a very good win over Laz this past week. TL did play a good match, but it was not enough, as NIG just destroyed them 4-0. TL is really looking for a win, just getting one win on the season will put them in a better chance at making the playoffs as maybe the wild card, or if they do finish out the season strong, they could make that number 1 seed, but we will see. Laz did unfortunately lose, putting them at 0-3 as well. It's very tight right now between TL and Laz. They will be playing each other this week. I think TL and Laz are two great teams in the league, but it really comes down to just who has the better rosters. TL has had a really tough season so far, and their division is just really tough. Same goes for Laz. They've had a really tough season schedule. It's pretty insane how the schedule works. So those are all of the divisions, the conferences. I will see you guys next time. That's really all we have for today. It's a short little stats show. Not much really happened this week, but I'm sure a lot will happen this upcoming week. So stay tuned, watch the games live on Twitch, and enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you guys.